So the sampler started in all space. Off some humbug stuff. It was supposed to be a
matter of fact, tell the people real quick how it started, because a lot of people that's gonna see this have no idea how this started or what the sampler even is.
So like I was just saying, I wasn't even in. When I came in the Metaverse, I was doing my photography, and I was doing more skyboxes. I did the Nina Sky, Nina Crease. She had to like play your music. You come and let people hear your music, whatever. And I came and I played a few songs, and a lot of people started messing with my music.
Yeah, Pax the Meta Orcs. Shout out to Nina Crease.
Pax the Meta Orcs. And so I'm like, let me jump back into the music. So I started getting back into the beats and everything. You know, me and Kip, we had a beat battle, which I won. You know what I'm saying? But we had a beat battle. I was there. I told Kip that I did something on Instagram a while. I made an Instagram of just a bunch of musicians and stuff, and I did something. I challenged like 4 or 5 producers to just flip the same beat and see, you know what I'm saying, see what we come out with. I was like, man, we should bring that to the Metaverse. And we came out to be the sampler. We took 4 producers, we flipped the same joint, which was what we flipped, was it When You Got That Glow off of last that joint. We flipped that. Kip won it, and that was only supposed to be a one-time thing. Like we was gonna do that once, and it turned into being a once a month, once every week, every Saturday type thing.
That's dope.
We've been doing it for a year and a half now.
So season 76.
Yeah, right. 76.
Let's go.
So we average about 2 episodes a month now, and it went from all space to spatial to VR chat. Now we got a listening room here in Horizons. From all the music, it's been over 50 songs created, 50 bangers too. Like I'm talking about radio ready tomorrow type like songs that we got. And now I was like, man, we kind of outgrew these platforms, and I took the step to create my own app.
That's dope, yo! Congrats, man.
Yeah, we should be dropping in a few weeks. A few weeks we should be dropping.
Some of you heard it here first, though. Yeah, he's been sitting on this for a minute, so I've been quietly bugging him like, so what's the status? What's the status? What's the status?
Right.
So shout out to Boo Bangers making moves. So all this is to say too, if you're an artist on the way in here, Boo Bangers is definitely somebody you want to talk to. I don't care if you're an established artist, if you're somebody new that's coming into the Metaverse. He's definitely one of the type of people that's in here trying to put on for the artist. So one of the many.
For real.
Yeah, one of the many.
I appreciate that, man. Word, man.
Absolutely.
So I tell you what, man, we can keep this podcast going all night long. But
late night podcast.
I'm trying to keep this to a certain length because I want the people to be able to basically digest the podcast. So I can already tell you, I'm gonna have to break this up into segments.
Man, we're gonna have to make this like a meeting of the minds type of shit.
We're gonna have to bring this. We're gonna have to bring one of these back.
We gotta do this again.
We're gonna still talk about some more topics, but I'm gonna go ahead and mention on the podcast here. This is the first time that you're gonna hear this, most people. One of the reasons too why I wanted to bring on artists for this first one is here in about 2 months. I want to actually put on a music summit in here. Where basically we're going to try to put some resources in place for artists who are on the come up in here, people who are trying to get established. Maybe you need management behind you. Maybe you need somebody to work on your visuals for your social media. You know, you may want to do music videos in here, whatever the case may be. Maybe you're a producer, you got some heat, but you know, you don't have anybody to spit over your track. You don't have that right singer. You don't have that right writer, whatever the case may be. But I want to start working to pull together some of the resources for artists in here. Now, for instance, everybody that's sitting at this table, if you're available, I would love to have you be a piece up. And if you can't, I mean, that's understandable as well. But everybody here has something to bring to the game, something to show the next group that's coming into here. So I can tell y'all for sure. So yeah, that's something we definitely want to do here sometime in June. I know there's a lot of other events going in here, stuff that I want to support from other people. And I just want to make sure that event wouldn't basically bump heads with another event where, you know, we're trying to build in here, and I don't want it where it's something where it may be like a competitive type thing. So, you know, we'll have the date locked down here like in the next 2 weeks, but I definitely want to do a music seminar and also throw it out there too in August too. We did a concert last year in the Metaverse. We want to bring that concert event back here. So it's something we want to do on a yearly basis. So really have a
saying
music
you home
festival
team,
involved
so
with
you
that.
already know what's up. Anything you
So-
need me to do.
Salute. I gotta
also
thank
just
Fiji.
for-
I gotta thank Fiji. He's the last one who finally convinced Pardon to come back here and start doing music.
That's it.
Like Pardon tell you, I've been on him for a minute,
Word.
but Fiji is the one that actually like pushed him on over the cliff, pushed him on over
That's
the edge,
dope.
and made him start
That's
doing
what's
that
up.
shit.
That's
So
what's
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
Yeah, because he
yeah.
That's what put me
definitely
on. I'm
came
like,
up in
damn,
here
why you
like,
keep
do,
telling me
do,
this?
do.
And y'all can
Just
hear
telling
him
me,
this
bro, I
Saturday.
got a show. Like, yo, bro,
Once I heard,
no,
that's
shit.
okay, look.
Speak
This
it,
Saturday, right.
speak on it, Boo Bang, because there's people who don't.
You got a show
They don't know
Saturday?
what's
Saturday.
happening Saturday. What's happening Saturday?
Oh yeah,
Saturday, we
yeah.
got
Matter
this-
of fact, yeah. Speaking, listen, this Saturday we got the samplers. What is it like? Listening,
Showcase.
showcase.
Who gonna be
I
there this
will be
week?
on that. So listen, if y'all hear my music, I'm going to the pros, man. If you don't know,
Let's go.
I'm gonna go to the
Word
pros.
up.
Speak on it.
Man, I'm
That's
just so
what's
happy to
up.
be here with everybody and meeting everybody. And I just want to say thanks to everybody who's been just so friendly and welcoming and patient.
That's what's up.
I'm over here standing on tables and facing walls and still doing weird shit. So pardon me, pardon my oddness, but I really do
Hey, we do
appreciate
that
each
shit
and
too.
every
We
one of
appreciate
We
y'all.
all
you,
doing it.
though.
My hands,
We appreciate
my arm
you
bent backwards,
for
crazy.
coming in
Look
how
at
you
this.
came in. It's
Look,
all love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt,
You know,
man.
and
Thank
I just
you.
you
want
too,
to
John. You know
shout
what
out
I'm
DJ
saying?
Marcus,
Yo,
man.
Afro.
Yo,
Yo,
the
Afro been
mixes
putting.
that be happening
Man.
early in the morning, man.
Yo,
It
Afro
be
been putting.
going, man. Like just
Yeah,
hearing the
Marcus.
Metaverse music that you play, bro, and that you put the spotlight on the Metaverse music as a whole. It's dope,
man.
bro. Like
DJ Marcus
Even
is
when
a
you
real
host
one,
events-
yo.
That's
it
my
be times, yo,
DJ.
it be
That's
my
crazy, bro.
DJ.
Go DJ.
It be
That's my
crazy,
DJ.
yo.
Shout out
Even
to
when he
Yo
host events
Afro,
and you not there, he
Yeah,
playing
that's
our
my
music.
DJ.
Like it be
Yeah.
times I'll be walking in the door and my song is already playing. Like
I
yo,
love
bro,
that.
Word up.
Yo,
Yo,
no
for
bullshit.
real.
No bullshit.
Crazy.
Shout
Me,
out.
me and Yo Afro. Remember we walked into. We was randomly world hopping. Randomly
Yeah.
world hopping.
Yeah.
We go into a club together and in the Metaverse is playing.
Yo,
In the
that
Metaverse.
shit. And then his mixes be on point. I'd be like, yo,
Yeah.
I would have never
Most definitely.
thought I would have been able to hear that with that.
Yeah.
Like, he
That's
is
real
so dope. So
DJs,
huge
man.
salute.
Yes.
Huge salute
Yo,
to DJ
man,
Marcus.
Salute
for
to you
real.
all. I'm a huge
DJ
fan of the
Marcus,
music.
I remember when.
No,
My
go
bad.
ahead, fam.
Listen,
No,
I
go
remember
ahead.
when you first came into Alt Space, though, bro, and you was like, "I'm gonna do this," and I'm like, I'm just like, "Oh, word, I hear you." But the seat,
I remember that
Listen,
conversation.
because everybody say what they're gonna. I'm drifting like crazy. Everybody say what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say, "I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that." I'm gonna face this way because I'm drifting.
It's all
So
good.
I remember we was in the gym, bro. We was in the gym.
Yeah.
You was sweating and shit. And you like, yo, bro, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that with the music, and I'm like, all right, bet. You know what I mean? But to see what you did from the thought to now, bro, like it started there. That thought started there, and you say, and you was the hardest working DJ in Alt Space, and now you're the hardest working DJ in all the metaverses. So shout out to you, bro, because I was there for the vision. Like it's crazy. This is crazy, man.
Wow,
Salute. No,
that's
I had to
dope.
laugh
Shout
when
out
you
to
said
Winter
that because
Jams, man.
I
That's
remember
the
that
stage,
conversation.
man.
Like
DJ
I had
Marcus
that
and Pink
conversation with a
Rock,
few people, and most people are like, oh, okay, yeah, bless your heart. Like you do that.
Mhm.
But then, you know what I'm saying, once you start putting that action in place and then they
Yeah.
see. But yeah, shout out to Pardon. Like I remember that conversation. Yeah, I remember
That's
that
crazy,
conversation.
bro. It's wild, man.
Man, I remember
Alright,
we
y'all.
was doing the winter
excited in the
jams,
booth. I
and
might just clap.
it was starting late. And DJ Marcus like, man, it's starting late, man. What we gonna do? And Penn like, yo, we might have to rain check it. Me and Marcus on the same. So I'm like, hey, yo, Mark, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to perform. You like Fiji, I'm getting your song ready right now. I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
Penn,
no
don't be on
delay.
the stage. Like, I'm
No
like, yo, the
delay.
people came for a
Like,
show,
the people
bro.
here for a show. We about to give them a show
Like,
right now.
That's
we ain't
Like,
rain
ain't no
checking
more
nothing. We been here
delay.
too long, bro. Like,
But
me and
that's
Marcus was
real
like, nah, we
artists
gonna
who
give
do
him a
that.
show. You feel me? So it was like,
right. Right.
we had
Yeah,
it
before
going.
I was
Right.
queuing his music up already, and he was already set to go before I even said it. So
Word up. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
let's
likes
go,
on
bro.
that
Let's hit
one.
this
So-
stage. Let's give him a
Ready.
show. You feel me? That's when I knew, like, Marcus for the culture. You're like, the
Mm.
people here now, we're gonna get y'all the show y'all paid for. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm about,
right.
bro. Like,
That's
that's
right.
you gotta keep your
That's
face
what's
clean in
up.
this business. You feel me? Because a lot of people be doing a lot of backdoor activities. We trying to gatekeep. But like, at the end of the day, bro, we
And
the
there's
culture.
no
So
reason.
it's
There's no
gatekeeping,
reason
you
for
know what I'm saying? So
gatekeeping. This is the metaverse.
It's
We
spooky
already
out here. I ain't gonna lie,
avatars.
it's
Stop
spooky.
the ish. There's no
You know
gatekeeping. Yo, word
how
up.
large the
Don't get me
metaverse is.
started on that
It
shit.
ain't no
Don't
one
get me
lane. There's
started.
50
Word up.
million lanes here, and we haven't
50
even scratched the
Word up.
surface of that.
We about to
There's
show.
no
we about
reason.
To, we about to show over the couple weeks how real it's gonna get.
Tell them, bangers. Tell
For
them.
real.
Tell
Let's
them.
go. Let's
Right.
go.
Yeah,
'cause
no,
I
you
mean,
said
shoot.
something that stood out to me when I was was listening to you, like I high five people in the real world and shit now, right? You ever seen it? You ever seen and the metaverse could change the world. You ever seen people that it's like these videos that go around people that like they walk down the street and I throw John a pillow and we start pillow fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all seen those videos?
Nah, that's
I know exactly
Yeah.
what you're talking
You never saw that?
Nah.
But shit like that, I mean, the world needs that.
Yeah.
Like it needs the metaverse because it brings people together. Like
People
this is fire, man. This is
facts.
Yeah,
I feel
no,
it like
is.
butterflies. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Right.
I'm sitting
for
across from
real.
some people and
Connections.
next to some people, you know what I mean, who's doing some great things that I probably would have never saw in real life.
And we're
Like-
all thinking the same.
Exactly.
Like
One
one
in
I know a
Come
person up in here.
Kopachi,
A
he said that he
person who
don't
I've
t- I
had
don't
a
talk to people
blessing
in
of
real
coming
life.
to
I
some of
don't
my
fuck with people.
gigs, right? Up
I
in
feel
here.
that.
This person said one of the realest statements that I'm like, wow. Now you remember in All Space how we be up on the screen, you know, I can DJ and you actually see me on turntables doing my
Right.
thing. So it was
Right.
at one of those events and the person came in was just captivated. He saw that one performance and for like 2 weeks straight, he came to damn near every event that I was at. Anytime I
Wow.
DJ. And we were talking and he was like, you know what? He was like outside this headset, he flat out said that he hadn't been to 2 clubs in the last 2 years. But in the last 2 weeks, he came out to 8 different club dates that was doing here in the Metaverse.
Wow,
Like,
look at that.
and he would just
Bring
flat
'em
out like
bring
just
'em out.
you know, just his level of wanting to even have interactions with people. He was like, nah, he really was. He's
This
you know, introvert. He was like he wasn't trying to do
Bro,
that.
bring you
But
out
in the
your shell,
Metaverse,
bro.
This is
he
the
was coming out of his shell.
ultimate networking
Icebreaker.
tool.
Absolutely.
It is.
You know what I mean?
It
Like,
is.
y'all know I travel for a living, bro. Like,
Yep.
everywhere I go, I know somebody. I was in the military as well too, so I know people in different states. But from the metaverse, I know people in all these different states that I go to, and I'd be like, "Yo, where you at?" Like I was just in Charlotte. I called Solo Dolo. Roll from the 9 was he's in the next city over. We all went to Solo Dolo studio and recorded a song. You know what I'm saying? It's things like that,
crazy.
man. It's like I'm chilling with Brittany Cherry every day, kicking it with Brittany. Me, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm married in the metaverse. Like this is different.
Yeah.
It's something new and it's innovating, man.
Nah,
Right.
for real.
Yeah,
It's
shout out to
going-
Chevy
it's-
Crocker too,
man.
man.
Shout out to
Chevy
Chevy,
Crocker,
man.
like
Big
that
Chevy
Chevy in
no
the building.
building.
CMD was here.
holding it down, man.
Shout out
Yeah,
to Chevy
there's
Crocker.
some artists in here
Chevy,
doing that
Chevy,
thing.
man, listen
right
to this.
there.
We're in
Chevy, I need your
where we-
music,
where were
fam.
we at? The Spin the Bottle game the other day. DJ Luke he does compilation mixtape.
Yep.
Chevy Crocker is on one of his.
Yep.
He never met him before in real life.
That's crazy.
He comes in the game to see me. He came in there like, oh, he's like, Chevy Crocker, you from the Bay Area? He's like,
He
you
says,
on my-"
that's Chevy Crocker? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is getting crazy, man. Like
Shout out to
the
me.
connections
The
that you can make in here.
connection.
Like you can legit meet everybody. If everybody had a headset in the world, now you can have the opportunity to legit meet everyone in the world.
Grease is nothing,
No,
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
I mean,
actually
on
don't
a
bang
large
this. You don't
scale.
even need the headset now, man. You can pull up. You can jump in some of these platforms flat out just on your phone.
Yeah, that's
On
crazy.
your phone,
Yeah.
The headset
But the
is even
head-
better.
the
though.
headset
Of course,
is
yeah, there's no
it's a
experience.
different
for
setting.
it.
It's
Phone
like-
is nothing like the headset.
I really
but
feel like
Nah,
we sitting
just
in a
if you wanna
podcast
peek
room
in
right
here
now.
for your
You know what I'm
platform.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
you
just
just
peek
peek
in
in
for
for
your
your
been in
first
the
time.
podcast a day in my life, but I'm on the podcast in the metaverse.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just, this
That's
shit is
what I'm
like,
saying.
I mean, I've been in interviews, radio interviews.
Bro,
I'm saying like a
right.
A lot of my
podcast.
first shit
I've
happened.
never,
Right.
bro. My
I
first
never
drop
was
in
interviewed for
here.
a magazine. My
With your
first
feet
time was in
Exactly.
here.
First time I had to do a drop
That's
was for
wild.
Lux. Lux was like, "Yo, man, you mind giving me a drop?" I'm like, "All right." What you want to say? Like,
yeah, bet.
shit, man, I've been doing them ever since. People been
Yeah.
interviewing me. I've been getting drops. Somebody just sent me a script the other day, like, "Yo, I need you to record this and send it back to me." Like, this is getting crazy. You know what I mean? For
See,
something
that's
I've been
what I'm
wanting to do
talking
my
about.
whole life. Just
Right.
never had the resources. Never was in the right environment.
Never had the resources. Never had the
resources.
opportunity.
Yeah.
It wasn't
And
at
it's
right
crazy.
all
time.
here. Right.
It's
and
crazy.
all here.
It
You have
makes me wonder
videographers. Yeah.
how things took off in the metaverse. If I would have had those resources when I was younger,
Outside of here. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm saying, where would I
Yep.
be today? You know what I'm saying? It's like it's
Right.
crazy, man. It's crazy.
Right. It's so
So,
much
man.
opportunity in the space. It's so many different people doing things in the space. You know, everybody wants to work together, and community is everything. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
you know, it's
Mhm.
important. And then too, yo, not for nothing. Like I think about the people that I invite up in the space because I wonder how people gonna act. You know what I mean? And everyone acts right. Everybody is so super dope. No, because you think about it, like in the real life, like when you bring people to the studio with you, sometimes you gotta check vibes. You gotta see if everybody's like vibing together. The whereas here, right. But you automatically have respect for one another when you are in a setting like this, in an environment like this, because everybody is doing something. Everybody got something going on. Everyone,
and you got to bury your ego in here. Like if you get into beef with somebody, you can't fight them. What are you going to do? Snap to somebody's avatar? You know what I mean?
Out of them. Or
I'm gonna put a virus in your avatar.
Give them hard stares. Give them a hard stare.
I'm sure
Right,
mad at
so
a
you
moment.
just gotta chill.
Straight up put a person on mute.
You know what I mean? Right?
I block you. Yeah,
For the most part,
Like
you really get a person in the headset. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you meet them in person, I met multiple people out of the I met even YoAphro. We was about to jump the dude at the club.
Yes. Automatically.
Man, he wasn't trying to let us in the club, man. Shut that. But it's the same feeling, man. It's the same exact, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, man, what this is going to do in the future to the world. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's definitely going to help,
I'm
man.
excited
What it's
about
doing
it.
now,
Right now.
to a small
Yeah,
community.
what it's
Imagine
already
when it gets to the
doing.
masses.
Yeah.
You
You
know what I'm
got
saying?
radio stations up in here, podcasts. You got schools.
Yeah.
We got freaking
It's
man.
dope.
We
That's
got
crazy.
there's TV.
We got
Merch
music
stores,
managers, we got all
right?
Merch
types of
stores.
things,
We
man.
got a
All-
record
all
store
of it.
across the
Royals,
street.
man.
We got a
Ticket
record
royals.
store
Right.
across the street in the city of Adam now and shit.
And that's really what it is.
Music.
It's like your connections is your value. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you don't need money to make things happen. You just got to be okay with asking for help. You know how
Right.
many things you can get
Word.
in this world, how much stuff I've gotten in my career. I've never paid for studio time but one time, and I've been out here actively doing music for over 20
Wow.
years. You know
That's
what I'm
deep.
saying? Just because I'm
Yeah.
not afraid to like either try something on my own or to ask somebody for help. You know, like a
Right,
closed mouth
right.
really don't get fed. And unfortunately for us as people of color, a lot of times we're taught not to ask. It's like, you better not ask nobody. Your mother tells you that, you know, can I get $1? You get slapped. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But in the real world, you got to ask for stuff. You got to
And-
go to the bank. You got to
and
get
that-
a loan. You got to
Yeah.
ask your fans to come to
And
shows.
that's enough.
You got to
Like-
ask for mixes from your engineer. You know, you got to
Facts.
ask for shit. So don't be
Facts.
afraid to
Mhm.
look to your man next to you and be like, yo, do you know where I can get such and such? You got to
Yeah.
connect. I hit John. Like, yo, where can
Absolutely.
I get some merch? You know, like
Right.
look
Word up.
around. Yo, can I get some beats? Like, can I get
Word
some
up.
bars? Can you write something for me? Like, there's nothing but opportunity with the people that
Right.
are in here. So if we just keep
Right.
building, we'll be
That's right.
successful. The collaborations is what's going to make it what it is, you know?
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Absolutely.
Speaking
I
of
got a
ass,
question for
Clap.
y'all.
Before
Oh
y'all
no,
go.
go ahead. Go ahead, partner. Then I got a
I'm-
question
I'm-
for y'all.
I'm gonna ask the you know the other artists, YoAphro, what is it? Nork and John Robinson. Has ask y'all, has any one of y'all performed one of your old songs in here and it went crazy? People, you like, man, this shit, I don't like this song, but you did it in here and it was like, yo, that shit's crazy.
I'm only 2 weeks in, so I haven't performed
Okay.
any songs yet. I've only
Yeah.
been in freestyle ciphers, so I just been
Okay.
going off the top since I've been in here.
Got you.
Yeah, I
Fro's
did
been
just
performing.
recently. Just
Yeah.
recently at the sampler, I went ahead and decided to play a song that I haven't played in years. You know what I'm
That's crack.
saying? And that was Ecstasy, and people.
That was when we was
people
going crazy
heard
too.
about
That's the
that.
one we was
Yeah.
going
stage.
Oh yeah, that
About
shit was
that.
fire.
People,
See, that's the
people
one.
were
That's the
going
one.
crazy. And the thing is like, even with that song, like, you know, as an artist, sometimes you deal with doubt. Sometimes you deal with that
That's
hard
why I'm asking,
criticism
right.
from yourself.
Yeah.
And, you know, you don't really, you know, you didn't really do much with that one. But here in the metaverse, you tend to, you feel like you could do that shit. You know what I mean? Why not? You know what
Why
I mean?
not?
Like, go
Yeah,
ahead and
try it
let's
out.
go ahead and play it. And yeah,
Mhm.
and I went for the shot, and people were actually loving that song.
Yeah,
and I
that
mean, it
song
was
is
to the
dope.
point I'm
What?
like, yo, you know
That's
what?
my
I'm
jump
about to
off.
go ahead and hit
That's
up the
my jump.
producer real quick. We're gonna have to go ahead and handle that.
Okay.
Running
You
back. I
know,
was
I
on
mean-
stage killing that shit. I'm like, yes,
That
go,
was
let's
hard.
do that shit. Then you did your shit. You
Yeah,
did. I'm like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
shit went
yeah.
crazy.
Yep. Yeah, if y'all missed that shit, you truly
It
missed out.
hasn't
Listen,
been,
when she did this salsa, bro, I was like, oh
performance
yeah,
yet,
that's the
but
one.
it's been more like linking with Marcus, I just sent him a folder of joints from 20 years ago up till 2 weeks ago, right? And hearing him play some of my older joints, I might be in the spot and I'm like, that's old. But just seeing people vibe to it and seeing his feedback, it's like, I had to check myself and say, technically in here, nothing's old.
Nothing's old.
Right.
That's
right.
And just for the record,
it's reviving my thoughts about the catalog. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. And just for the records, John Robinson and Noah, they will be performing like real soon. Like, like real soon. They're gonna be doing their thing. That's what it's all about. For real.
It's gonna be fun, y'all. I'm excited.
I can't wait for y'all to
I mean,
see
the thing
what they
about
can do.
music, sorry, bro. The thing about music, good music never dies no matter where you are.
That's right.
Longevity is longevity, and people love nostalgia. Look at fashion. It's cyclical. Every time I turn around, something that was hot 20 years ago is hot again.
Facts.
Like, remember when everybody was wearing skinny jeans? Now everybody's back to big giant jeans.
Oversized.
People wearing FUBU and lugs all over again. So, you know what I'm saying? Just keep repurposing your craft and don't think about the age of it. Just think about, is it good or it's not? And that's what people care about.
How often you see the videos of TikToks and joints where you'll see somebody going back and hear like Black Rob's song for the first time. Or they'll go back and hear whatever artist for the first time. That song is 30 years old and you see the post and you'll be like, how the hell have you never heard this before? But to that person, it's their first time experiencing it. So it's the same thing that I see in here with you all. Same thing. I tell y'all what.
I appreciate all of you guys.
We can have this go on all night, but I don't want to get a people too much in just one second.
We already gave everything.
And I promise you, we just scratched the surface of this.
I was sitting here thinking when we came in, Marcus like, we're going to do like 10, 20 minutes. I'm like, bro, you got
I knew that wasn't going to happen. I knew that wasn't going to happen. I was trying to convince myself. Like, maybe 30 minutes max. I knew that wasn't going to happen. And then once I seen Bangers and Pardon and Fiji come up in here, I'm like, ooh. Look, if we had even more time, I just met him, but Chevy we could have had up here. CMD is a spitter up in here. I mean, it's some spitters up in here. It's spitters up in here.
Yeah, man. You got
Ski, he not up in here. Ski up in here. Cyber Shay making beats. Yeah, I said it, Cyber Shay.
Cyber, you got beats.
She got beats. Yeah, Cyber Shay doing her thing.
Oh shit!
But here's what I want to do. I want to end this off. I want to give everybody here another minute. Speak your piece. Say whatever you want to say. Tell about maybe what you got upcoming, whatever the case may be. But I just want everybody to give a quick final thought, and then we'll wrap this one up. And don't worry, people. We're going to have them back in some other time. They going to definitely be back.
I'll jump in real quick. I just want to tell everybody, keep being your best, authentic, greatest self. Don't overthink the process, man. Just living your purpose, living your passion. And if it feels good, then it's right. That's your GPS in life. If something feels good, then you're in the right direction. Don't let nothing else stop you. No haters, no financial situations. Whatever it is, you can manifest your way out of it and into something better. Because I've been down and I also been up. And the best times is when I feel good. You know what I'm saying? When I force myself to be grateful and when I focus on the things that make me happy.
Man, that was a mouthful right there.
That's the
That was everything. That was everything.
That was everything.
That was everything.
The model for the metaverse. That's fine.
I'm about to start my day right now. I'm ready. I'm ready to
push up right now. Let's go. All
right,
Yo Afro. Speak to the people.
Just to piggyback off of what Nora had to say, what's meant for you is already yours. So trust the process, give thanks, stay positive, and be consistent in what you're doing. Can't nobody tell you about you and your craft because you and your craft is you and yours. Period. So do your thing. Keep moving, and look out for Yo Fro and friends, Yo Afro and friends. I got some more people coming up in the spot. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is definitely in the house. And like I said, I'm adding flavor to this piece. So just get ready. We're gonna have a really, really good time. Good vibes only. You know what I'm saying? And just I'm happy to be here. Happy to meet more people. You see me in these meta streets, come up and introduce yourself. Y'all already know L all the time. For real. Come and see me. Word up. Yo, Afro TV on YouTube. That's right. Neighborhood Senorita out on all platforms. Ecstasy. You can go ahead and search for that in about another week or so. And yeah, it's all good. Shout outs to the Block Collective. If it wasn't for the Block Collective, yo, right now, honestly, like, yo, for real, we got a lot going on. Huge salute to the Block Collective, Cyber Shay, CM the God, MetaClean, Waterloon Creations. Yo, let me tell you something. City Girl, Marcus, DJ Marcus, all of y'all, big shout outs. Huge salute to all of y'all. Keep doing your thing for real. Straight up.
Yeah. Salute. Thank you. John, it's some of you, family.
In the words of Prince Hakeem, I'm very happy to be here. But nah, keeping it above, yo, it's like being just new in the space. I already see the potential. I've already felt a lot of hospitality and welcoming and just sharing. I see the sharing going on. I see the community, I see the camaraderie, and it's been inspiring. So, I'm just looking forward to furthering my knowledge of the space, learning, observing, participating, and then eventually reciprocating that energy. So that's what it is. JohnRobinsonMusic.com is where you can find me all day, all long. And then at John Robinson Music on social media. And then, of course, here in the Meta. I'm here.
Let's go, John.
That's right.
Let's do it.
Bang, it's on you, fam.
Just be intentional, man. Put God first, man. Everything else gonna take care of itself.
Man.
So you it was rough, man. Like the last couple of months, 2023 was kind of rough for me. So I made a promise, like, yo, this year we gonna start off everything right. You feel what I'm saying? I dropped my tape, how I'm feeling on my birthday. My pops was on the cover. Rest in peace to him. I lost my niece a couple months before that. I got Boo Bangers ready to host my next tape. Last couple grams. That's getting released strictly through the sampler. DJ Marcus, man. He the first person DJ to ever play me on the radio. So that's just like, just being in this space and putting the work in, man. You gotta put the work in, man.
Facts.
Put the work in and be genuine, man. It's gonna take care of you, man. That's how I look at it.
That's right.
That's a fact.
Oh yeah, shameless plug. My born day is 4/12, so tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday!
Happy born day in advance.
Hopefully, broski. Word.
Let's get it.
Yes. That's it. It is on and popping. It's on.
So
we got to throw a party.
Yeah, we
Shout
got
out
to do something up in here.
We got to throw your party. That's how fast a birthday party
Yeah, exactly.
comes across
This
in
the
the
Metaverse.
Metaverse.
Right, yeah.
We'll have you just get a flyer and everything.
Listen, I set you up. You want to throw a party?
We have a gala.
I set you up. VIP.
Nice suits and shit.
Nah, I'll let you know for sure. I mean, I'm gonna be doing some IRL stuff, but
yeah,
I'm celebrating for the rest of the month. So let's do it.
Nah, it's on and popping. It's on and popping.
That's the best thing. That's the best thing about the Metaverse too. The Metaverse office hours are like anywhere between 9 p.m. and like 6 a.m.
Office hours.
The office hours, man. I'm telling you. Look what time it is now. It's what? 1 in the morning, 1:20 in the morning.
You will lose 6 of time in the Metaverse. You'll be like, oh my gosh, it's 3 in the morning.
No
It's like being at a casino, man. There's no clocks in here.
Yeah, you ain't paying attention to it.
Oh,
all right, well, shit. We still got 2 more. Pardon.
So
Speak your piece, fam.
I'm talking to everybody that's listening, but I'm also talking to myself, right? You can have more than you got because you could become more than you are. But unless you change how you are, you always have what you got. So stop being scared. Thoughts become things, man. Face your fears. Do what you got. Everything you want is on the other side of fear, man. So thoughts become things. Change who you are so you can have more than what you got, man.
That's it. I love that.
Power.
I'm gonna take my time to promote some stuff too. But, I gotta promote. Listen. But I do want to say just stay creative in this space, and I want to say find your people too. Find your people that's gonna support you, that value you. You know what I'm saying? Because you may have grew up around people and been around even your family members. They may have not been for you. They may not know how to support you, and it's not their fault.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So in the Metaverse, you can find your people and to help you, inspire you, and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to shout out. Y'all can find me at Boo Bangers on Instagram, _VR, and everything for the samplers. It's thesampler.com, and it's a sampler on IG as well. Tap in with us, man. We got big things coming up in the future, man. It's the sampler, Boo Bangers.
That's what it is.
Got your Boo Bangers on that for real. You come up in
hit the claps,
hit the claps, bro. Word up.
Hey, yo, shout out to the 52 hitters, man. Listen, if y'all play spades,
yeah, hell
Step up in
yeah.
here and play some
hitters,
spades. Step up in 52 hitters and play some spades.
Yo, we can play spades in here?
Yeah.
I think I got
Matter of fact, you want to get down with 52 hitters? Talk to Pardon and talk to Feed.
Oh, hell yeah.
First professional spades league.
Yeah, I promise you. Talk to them.
Hell yeah. You ain't say nothing but
I peeked in there before. I haven't played, but I have peeked in there.
I was in there the other night, man. This thing is cheated, man.
I did him dirty. I did him dirty.
Shout out to the
You was underbidding. You was reneging.
I was just getting them hands.
Matter of fact, we may have to slide over that way tonight.
Wheels hands.
Yeah, we may have to. I tell you what, because we'll keep talking. I'll keep talking here. My hand is all messed up. Yeah, sometimes your controlling, your tracking goes off. So my hand's doing crazy stuff. But I want to thank everybody that came through, that's been chilling in the studio here, lounging with us. We thank you for the vibes, for the support. I want to thank John Robinson Music, Yo Afro, Noor, Kim for Life Fam, Fiji Bang, PardonMyFlow, Boo Bangers. And I got to say, special shout out and thank you to the entire Mr. Block Party radio team. None of this happens without the fam. We want to thank you. This was the official first episode of the Metaversal Mindset Podcast. We brought the artists out. Wait till you see what we bring in for the next one. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Keep rocking with us. We're just getting started. Peace.
Peace.
Let's go.
Yeah.